worshipping the divine to becoming one with the divine. The small flame in the lamp reflects the larger flame inside. So the stillness of the room awakens the stillness in your heart. Namaskar. Have you ever wondered why do many Hindu homes have a prayer room or a small sacred corner? So today let's explore the true meaning and spiritual power of having a prayer room or a space at home, not just as a tradition, but as a profound yogic and psychological tool. In Hinduism, a prayer room isn't just a shelf with idols or a corner with incense. It is a sanctified environment, a place where energy is quite focused and sacred. It is where we pause from the outer and the inner, and enter the inner. In Sanskrit, this is known as sthal, a field of spiritual energy. When we enter such a space regularly with reverence, the energy of the space changes, and so does our inner state. In the path of Ashtanga Yoga, the outer spiritual practices called Bahiranga sadhana, such as Yam, Niyam, Asana, Pranayam, a prayer room supports these practices by offering shauch, santosh, and tapas. Tapas meaning the discipline through daily routines or a surrender to divine. When we sit daily in this sacred space, our body remembers to be still, our breath becomes calm, our mind becomes quiet. You must have noticed it. Whenever you go and sit, your mind automatically receives, attains focus. It becomes easier to stick to a spiritual routine. The visual symbols like a deity, a lamp, or a sacred image help us to focus, anchoring the mind in devotion and awareness. So now let's go deeper into Ashtanga Yoga's inner limbs of practices or spiritual practices, which like things like pratyahar, dharana, dhyan, and samadhi. You know, the prayer room for these practices become a gateway. So as we enter this space, our attention automatically turns inward. The outer world becomes to fade, and a deep sense of calm begins to rise. So over time, the room carries the vibration of past prayers, chants, and silence. Just stepping into it can instantly change your inner mood. So, room begins to mirror your inner self, and it becomes both a portal to higher state of consciousness and a reminder of who you truly are. From the scientific perspective, if you look at what is the science behind this sacred space, even from a psychological or scientific view, the idea of sacred space makes sense. The mind responds to environment. When we associate a room with the silence, peace, and prayer, our mind naturally shifts into that mood. So, multi-sensory clues like smell of incense, the sound of a bell, the sight of a left flame help brings us into the present moment. The vagus nerve, which calms the body and balances the nervous system, is stimulated. When we chant or breathe deeply or bow down, so over time, this room becomes a healing chamber, calming the heart, clearing the mind, and awakening the soul. So you can think of prayer room as a spiritual restaurant. Just as we nourish the body with food, we nourish the soul with the moment of silence, gratitude, and connection. In that sacred space of mandir at home or altar, You feed your mind with peace, you feed your heart with love, and you remind your your soul of its purpose. This regular dose of spiritual energy builds inner strength, clarity, and silence. Even spending 5 to 10 minutes in your prayer room each day can shift your entire life. You can start the day with gratitude, not stress. You end the day with peace, not restlessness. You carry a sense of sacred into your work, your relationship, and challenges that we face on a daily basis. So your home becomes not just a shelter for the body, but a temple for the soul. So at first, the prayer room may feel like a place of ritual, but slowly it becomes a space for realization. You would notice through your regular practice at home that you move from devotion to direct experience, worshipping the divine to becoming one with the divine. The small flame in the lamp reflects the larger flame inside you. So the stillness of the room awakens the stillness in your heart. And what you begin as a physical place becomes a state of being. Why do Hindus have a prayer room? Because in the chaos of daily life, we all need a still point, a place where the divine feels nearer and the self feels clearer. Whether it is full room or a quiet corner or just a shell with a diva or a flower, it becomes a portal between the outer world and the inner light. In the end, the true temple is not built with bricks, but with awareness. And the prayer room is where the awareness is kindled day by day, every day. So thank you for joining this reflection with me. May your home be filled with space and your prayer space awakens the sacred within you. Namaskar. I hope you liked what you heard. If you did, please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe this channel and write Mandir in the comment section below for further videos like this.